Oba Tokbe Ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all Edolites in the diaspora. My name is Ambassador Matthew Biki Uwaifo, and I'm speaking to you from my cassava farm outside of Igworiahi in Ovia, southeast local government area of Edo State. Today is the 4th of June 2021 and the time now is 5:25 in the evening. I wish to speak on the events that happened yesterday during the interactive section between Governor Godwin Noregase Obaseki and the labor movement and civil societies, civil rights organizations, or what we call civil societies, in which they were pleading that the 14 legislators, renegade legislators, Obaseki should pardon them and return them back to the House of Assembly. I do not only feel that this is a rape on democracy, I do not only feel that this is a slap on all Edolites worldwide and trying to not uphold the law, but trying to abuse the law. The law concerning the 14 renegade as House of Assembly members is very clear, and I will recap it. When on June 16, 2019, the governor made a proclamation that the House of Assembly members should be sworn in, only 10 members presented themselves out of 24 members to be sworn in. And those 10 were sworn in, and they elected a speaker then, Speaker Frank Okiye. And the legislator said that that was not correct, that they were not sworn in, even though they refused to be sworn in. They went to Abuja to go and meet the wannabe godfather. And from there, they refused that they were not sworn in. Even Denko Idahosa, the representative of Ovia, Northeast and Northwest, in the House of Assembly, brought the case in the floor of the Assembly. And Bajamila, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, went against the law, went against his mandate, and instructed that Obaseki should make a second proclamation, so that the legislators can be sworn in, even though this was outside his mandate and against the law and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because when Seraki was sworn in by only 49 legislators after senators out of 100 in the Senate, Buhari never made a second proclamation. So why they were asking the governor to make a second proclamation, we do not know. But now the governor went to court. At the Port Harcourt High Court, a judgment was given on September 19, 2019, in favor of the governor, asking the 14 legislators to present themselves to be sworn in. They refused and continued their nefarious activities against the government and people of Edo State. Come December 2019, 180 days had elapsed for them to be in the House. And according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, when a legislator does not present himself in the House of Assembly where he is elected, his seat can be declared vacant. And this exactly is what Frank Okiye did. He declared their seats vacant. And these renegade legislators went to the Abuja High Court and instituted a case and said that Frank Okiye had no right to ask their seat to vacant. Okay, and while the case was still in court, I'm calling to memory, the memory of Eledolites, while the case was still in court, in August 6, they constituted themselves in the parlor of a man and used the fake maze to inaugurate themselves and inaugurate a fake speaker, Eduoro, a former speaker whom Oshomole impeached in 2016. They now tried to storm the House of Assembly, take it by force, and swear themselves in. But by using the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, who should be a pocket lawyer instead of an Attorney General, Malami called the federal police to come to Benin to raid the House of Assembly. And through the voice of the people, all that plan failed. All that plan failed. And remember also that in August, I still remember, in late August, Justice Ikpamoba of the Benin High Court gave an order of mandamus against the 14 legislators. Mandamus meant the police should act and have the legislators arrested for treason and for staging a coup d'etat and for carrying out an act of sedition. That judgment is still outstanding and has not been implemented yet. So, the legislators, we went to elections. Elections is over. The Supreme Court is over. And remember, if I bring to everybody's memory also, in October, Uche Secondus, the chairman of the PDP, national chairman of the PDP, said that Obaseki should call the legislators back. He should forgive them and bring them back in. And I still remember there was an uproar. I was one of them who shouted that you are asking the governor to commit an unlawful act because he has no powers to call back the legislators as the case was still in court. And that is where we stand till now. People begging that the Nigerian Labour Congress, the Trade Union Congress, and seasoned human rights activists and civil society will be begging for the legislators to be called back. It's a pity. It's a pity, really. I feel so disappointed. Do these people not read the law? Are we now in a state in Nigeria where laws are not obeyed? The Supreme Court is there. The High Court is there. We are still waiting for the judgment. And by the way, the judgment from the High Court in Abuja was instituted by these renegade legislators. They could not wait for the judgment that time. They decided to raid the House of the Assembly. And all those now begging on their behalf. Suppose they had succeeded in removing the governor through their nefarious act. Suppose the Supreme Court, the judgment didn't come out the way it was. So my people, these people committed sedition, they committed a coup d'etat, and they committed treason against the people of Edo State, and the only thing left now is that they should be tried. They should be charged to court and tried. If any money has been paid out of the coffers of Edo State to any of them, for whatever reason, that money should be recovered because it belonged to Edo State people. Now you tell me, you people begging for them, the constituents that elected them, they don't matter anymore. They've had no representative in the House of Assembly because these people thought that they could remove an elected government through a clear mandate, through the back door. Those days are gone in Nigeria. So my people, my take is this. The people should wait for the High Court in Abuja, which they ran to give his judgment. And after the High Court, while the High Court has given his judgment and they are giving his judgment, the Edo State government should sue these people for sedition and for staging a coup d'etat. QED. That is it. That is what should be done. And that is where the law stands. And the law must be obeyed. Thank you all for listening to me. God bless Governor Godwin Obaseki. God bless his administration. And God bless all Edolites worldwide. It's time we learn how to start keeping the law, because the law must prevail. If people obey the rules in Nigeria, we will not be in the mess that we are in now. Thank you all for listening to me. God bless you. Amen.